Hi guys, how's it going? So today's topic is going to be cutting brushes, customizing brushes to fit your own needs. So stay tuned. Alrighty, so today I'm going to talk about a little known topic. It's something that I don't see a lot of people on YouTube talking about, which is something that I'm kind of a really big fan of. It's actually cutting your own brushes. I would recommend this most with cheap brushes like e.l.f., something like that, where they only cost a couple bucks. Because most often with those kinds of brushes, you'll find that the bristles are in good condition. It's just their cut is usually not all that great. For instance, this one, it's the e.l.f. Professional Total Face Brush. It was about this long, and it was just really thin and flat on the top, and I felt like you couldn't really do anything with it because it just worked this way, and it was really annoying. So I turned it into this little dome shape here. I fondly refer to it as my strawberry because the bristles are red. So there are a lot of different things you can do to customize your brushes, and mostly you need to know what brushes you like and what works for you. For me, I personally like small brushes. I find a lot of powder brushes and a lot of luxury brushes these days are just straight up too big. They just don't fit in the face. So this one was an example where it was that much longer. It just didn't do anything. And the other thing that a lot of people don't realize is that brushes only distribute powder at the ends of the bristles. That is where the most picking up of the product and laying down of the product will happen. And so when I cut it to a dome shape like this, you can see this whole surface of the brush is actually the ends of bristles because of the way I cut it. So this means I can not only use the tip, but I can use the sides to apply color. I like using this for just kind of an all-over general highlight, and also to set things like in around the nose because it fits a lot better now. Like this, take it right above the cheekbone, work on highlights, a little small powdering. Because then you have a little tip and you can do really fine stuff, get into the nose, but then you can use the side as well to cover larger areas. So this is a brush that I'm really a big fan of now. I wasn't before, but now I am. This is another one I did. I just kind of turned it into a buffing brush. This is a brush I use to blend out when I'm doing drag. It's dirty, forgive me. But it was another one of those e.l.f. face brushes. This is I think it's actually a very similar brush, it's got a white handle. I don't know if they changed. But this one actually cut down flat, like so. It's dirty, forgive me. But I like it because it's not as dense as some flat top kabuki brushes that really will move the product around, but this is really good for just blending it around the face. So for example, here's a brush that I'm going to cut. This I got, I think it was on Black Friday. I saw it and I didn't really want it, but it was only like $5, so I had to get it. They had the e.l.f. Professional Brush Set, and I have a lot of e.l.f. brushes. I do like some of them, but this one is just kind of useless, actually. This is the e.l.f. Professional Blush Brush. I don't get how you would use this. It's very thin, like this, and it's got this angled top, and it's not something that's very efficient for placing color anywhere unless you're working in really thin lines. But even then, the bristles are so long that it just kind of caves over when you brush it against something. It's very floppy. And so I think what I might be doing is I might flatten it out a little bit and actually shorten the bristles. And to do that, I actually just use a beard trimmer. I find that's the easiest way to sculpt and get like flat lines, flat surfaces. And then you want to make sure afterwards that you wash them a few times because they're going to shed. You're probably going to lose some hairs, and there's going to be little hair clippings everywhere. So wash your brush a couple times after you've cut it. And I would also recommend don't cut too much. Just trim it, get it to a situation where you think you might like it, wash it, let it dry, and come back to the next day. Not only does that help the bristles reset to their natural shape so you can get an idea of how the brush is actually going to look, but it lets you sleep on it so you can really think about what kind of shapes you enjoy. For instance, this is, I don't actually know who this brush is by. I think it's an Ilamasco one. This is a powder brush I like, and part of the reason is why is because it's so dome shaped. This one's a lot bigger though, and so that was kind of my slightly my inspiration for this one, but I made this one a little more pointy, just so I could do a little more detail work. So that's that. And there you have it. If you guys want to see more videos like this, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button up top, and I will see you all later. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.